So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this doesn't even sound as energetic now because I'm just sad for Puck. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Top Dog. Puck lost, and we're all very sad. But, spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Overgrowth, which does not have any sort of odd hourglass mechanics, it's just normal. Let's get that out of the way so we start off on a good foot. Our Terran player on the top right, in the red trunks, we have Yoshi.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, representing micro gamers under their brand spanking new tag, GJLTD, Gaming Jerseys LTD, the new full-time sponsor for micro gamers. It's the pink Protoss player, StuN.
Oh yeah, I was doing some Steven Spielberg-esque things, so it looked really epic. You're welcome. Yeah, and
you know what this map does have, by the way, that I always feel the need to point out, is those kitchens by the third bases. Have you seen them?
the kitchen by the third base.
You know those like open spaces by the third base? Those are actually kitchens if you like manipulate the camera around.
The open spaces by the third. Hang on, I'm gonna switch over.
So if you go to StuN's third and you just go north of it.
I'm on your camera, so go ahead and show me.
Okay, so if I go down here, there's like the sink right here.
Oh my god.
And like the
seriously?
tables. And then if I go to this one over here, you can kind of see the other angle. These are like the refrigerators and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool.
Legit. Like, why? All right, I'm yanking back control from you. I'm really glad I did that. Like, kitchens? Really?
Meanwhile, by the way, Yoshi did go for gas first.
Ooh, very, very nice. Oh, and by the way, StuN is kind of one of the microgamers kind of pro-ish players. Actually, all three of them have been. They have not been playing their academy. Who was the player in their first game? Liaison. It's lost on me currently.
We saw Moto-K.
Yes, Moto-K is also one of the kind of their top lineup. As well as, of course, Mysticism, who's still doing really well. And I talked to their manager, and StuN's also way far up there. So they're not holding anything back. They're you know, pulling out the big dogs right away. And we just saw Cybernetics Core come down, and maybe StuN will show us a little bit of what he's got planned for this game. As up the top right, you mentioned Yoshi went for gas first.
Yeah, he did, and I mean, StuN scouted it, and I think StuN read this really well. This is gonna be reactored Hellion play coming out from Yoshi, and StuN immediately reactively lays down a proxy pylon, and he's gonna go for a Stargate. So, you know, what's the best thing to counter Hellions? Why not stuff that they can't shoot? So, he knows the Marine count's gonna be a little bit lower here, so he's gonna throw down that Stargate. He'll chrono out an Oracle. He's even gonna send the Mothership Core over with a Stalker to start to kind of nibble away over here. There's a complete wall here for Yoshi, so he's a little bit weary of some possible pushes and stuff, but well, it's really not going to matter much here, right? Because StuN's coming around the back door anyway with an Oracle into the mineral line, and there's only one Marine.
Yeah, he's pretty much, how you say, read this perfectly.
How you say?
I mean,
how you say.
Oh, you know, how you say. Yeah, I mean, he really nailed it.
And if you look actually at the Sim City here, I know this is like in StuN's main base, it's meant to kind of make life difficult for Oracles, but it's still going to be pretty solid from a Hellion perspective because they can't get around back here. And even with just two probes on hold position with the Stalker here to complete the wall, there's really not much these Hellions can do in these small numbers, and they're going to try to continue to poke, and he's actually just going to wall off with pylons. He knows, you know, the position that he's in here. That Oracle's being chronoed out. There's still only one Marine and a command center coming down. I mean, double Widow Mine, if he gets really good like shots off here, maybe he can get something done. He has to put him in the mineral line, though, and he's putting them towards the front of the base here. That is not where they need to be. This Oracle is heading into the base right now. Oh,
and a second one building, and this could be absolutely devastating. Meanwhile, absolutely shut down over here. We'll see what happens. Oh, this has to ruin his day. Oh, Yoshi's going to be so upset.
Now, the Oracle not being controlled a ton here as we've got some lag coming out, but he does see the Widow Mine, so it doesn't detonate. Really nice job there by him. He's already killed 6 workers here. He's up 8 workers, expanding behind this, pushing across the map with some Stalkers as well. He knows that, you know, these Widow Mines, well, once they detonate, that's pretty much the end of the day, right? So he's chronoing out a second Oracle that joins the party. Is it going to fly over a Widow Mine? No, but the first one does, and it basically sacrifices itself for the good of the cause, so the second Oracle can come in here and reign supreme at the front door. Stalkers knocking on it with, you know, that supply depot down in the orange And, well, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's looking pretty good for StuN here.
Yeah, I mean, that was brilliant. He absolutely just basically sacked one of them. Oh, and he didn't see this other Widow Mine. Oh, it goes on the mothership core. Of all the things, probably the worst.
Don't even know if it's enough, though. The time warp does go down. The Stalker's picking off all this stuff. He actually forces the cancel on the command center here. He's up 40 supply to 26. The SCVs basically pull into the safety of the Widow Mines, and well, the reactor is going to get picked off here. The tech is basically starting to fall. The Oracle comes in, Revelation to pick off this Widow Mine, which is really nice. As I'm losing the Starcraft lingo here, but it does go down. And again, just StuN in an awesome spot here. Behind this, he's actually added a couple extra gateways to further his push. These Hellions are going to have a rough time of it. They are going to get by this Stalker, but well, how much damage are they realistically going to be able to do here? The answer is not as much as StuN has done.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, those Hellion, he could get, gets one good shot. That Hellion had 7 kills, not bad. But, I mean, the real story here, lost mining time is absurd. Yes. I mean, yes, maybe he didn't get all of the SCVs, except now he will, I guess. I mean, why not?
Because the Oracles just look at SCVs and they die.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 18 kills already, but it's like they haven't even been mining. So he's basically, you could look at it in a way, he's killed all of them, and then he just basically had to rebuild a bunch.
And StuN is playing this exactly right, too. Like, with this Siege Tank, I mean, the chances of Yoshi holding off this 3-gate aggression is really low, but why risk it? You know what I mean? He's going to get the Twilight Council behind this. He's going to saturate his 2 bases, probably throw down a ton of gateways and go for like a +1 blink timing and just kind of, close the deal there. He doesn't have to attack now. He's got his opponent contained on 1 base with a naked barracks, no stim, no combat shield. He just calls GG and StuN wins.